Hello guys, what is up? It is me, Rahul here. Bringing you guys another video today. And today, we made it. We're in the second round up against my favorite team, the Boston Bruins. We're going with a different style of uniform for them, which they have a pretty cool design. Anyway. If you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like and don't forget to subscribe because these videos are going to be being pumped out at least every single day. I'm going to span out my content every day. So as you can see in the last video, I went 4-0. Our goal, I kind of have to cheat a little bit, is that our goal for the entirety of this series, this playoffs, is that we sweep every single team that we come across. That means is that we're going to go 4-0 each round to complete a 16-0 route, which would mean that we would be we would make ourselves a god tier team. Now, right here, we scored a sick one-timer, and that is from Jeff Skinner. Assists are from Lazarev and Manson. Next up, Krug, Bravashard, and the other dudes who... Right there, that was a clean opening for Brock McGinn to score the second goal, and this came from Granlund. Now I'm gonna tell you one thing, and I'm gonna be completely honest. This team might be one of the most fun team I've ever used and made, overcurring the span of 3 seasons and making sure that I'm having my fun while it lasts. As you can see, we are on the power play, and another one-timer has been scored. And what's crazy for me is that one-timers on semi-pro, if you use the skill stick controls, they're OP as heck. It doesn't matter like what you do. If you use skill stick and you put it on semi-pro and you just do one-timers, it is going to be sick. And you're going to have an awesome time scoring goals. Now, if you went to pro, that's going to be a little bit different. And going into NHL 21 or NHL 22, I'm going to try one, like, those kind of goals. As you can see right here, they scored a power play. And that is from Brad Bouchard. Pasternak and Boychuk got the assist. And keep in mind, this is a team I assembled, like, through the draft, through free agent signings, and through other players. So, you gotta hand it to me when I created a team where I felt like it was gonna be awesome. And look at that. Look at that sick goal. Just do a turnaround and everything. And that was from Nikita Lazarev. Unassisted. An unassisted goal. That deserves at least 2 claps. And I did super well. Yes. Now it's Kirill Mikdov try to do a one-timer right there. The most common one-timers, if I'm not mistaken, is where two guys are just like skating up. One of them passes and then one of them shoots. I'm trying to do it differently. And that's okay. Because you know what, we just do things different. So now, some of the guys, this is like I said, season 3, so it's gonna be a pretty different league. Now I just carried the off, we went offsides. I shot at the goalie, and some fights were about to start, but I was like, nope. So we have Sedlak, Coleman, and Lindbergh. They have Nash, and I do not know how to pronounce the other two guys' names. And that was about to go in. Look at that. Another big hit. That was a good one-timer attempt, but it wasn't enough. The thing is, I know, like, how it's gonna be with this game, because they have Hask, and this guy is like one of the best gold for the Boston Bruins, and I can say that enough to prove that he is a god tier goaltender. Now, there's a penalty and it was a hooking minor, and as you can possibly see, they have scored 1 for 1 on power plays, and that is like a goalie, a goalie problem, because you want to limit yourself to just goals. Now, if you're gonna win a game on power play goals, that's something, but that's just awkward. No, that's ridiculous. Because, number one, you're not going to get anywhere if you're going to score just on power play goals. But also, number two, that would be a miracle. That is what you call a good one-timer. And who is that? Kyle Connor. Yeah, and this control thing pops up. It was Kyle Connor because I know that. Right here, try to do another one-timer. Hask, not Rask, not Hask, not Rask. See, right there, we got yet another one-timer goal. This is like the problem with the one-timer stuff. Just look at this. Nosen just scored 2 goals back to back. And now it's 7-1 just in the first period on semi-pro with skill stick controls and doing one-timers. Mainly one-timers, let me put it at that. That is the amount of pure brokenness when it comes to difficulties, because if you did a rookie, it would come to the point where you would be scoring like at least 10 goals or 9. But if you did it on, I don't know, pro, you wouldn't get anywhere unless you had to like use like your defense properly to the best of your ability when it comes to defensemen. And if you did it like that, then you did a good job. Now, if you didn't do a good job, well, then that's a different story. So, that's an issue. It's like seriously like a problem. So, I just cannot believe like that. And goal has been scored now is 8-1. Now we have been doing a lot of good saves. Scanning up the ice, Alex Petrovic. Yeah. Nozin. Okay, so 92 was Nozek. Okay. Nozek, just to clarify, just to redo my mistakes, Nozek scored back-to-back goals. Nozin. Oh, God. Okay. I don't want to say anything. Just let the game do its talking, okay? So now, at this point, I'm not sure what to, like, I'm just trying to finish off the game. Because now, we're just landing big hits, and, we're just trying to score goals. So, and this is what, like, I like to do. And, that is our karma up. Pasternak decides to score a goal, and oh my God, that was an interference penalty. But not only that, that was a game misconduct. Like, are you serious? That was a game misconduct. For, I think, interference. And I rarely see game misconducts on semi-pro. And I'm like, oh my God. What the heck just happened? Thankfully, Godlaw has been, like, actually, like, doing the saves and everything. And we're getting more one-timers. Kyle Connor doing his thing. But, man, I cannot believe that a game misconduct was given out for an interference call. I'm just putting it like that because they don't usually put out other penalties. So if they don't put cross-checking, they don't put like unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Like they think there's only so many penalties that you could have, and it's just not true because you could have so many fights in one NHL game that could literally change the course of the game, and it would make sense, honestly. Excuse me. So now I'm just trying to protect what's gonna happen because I know that defensively I think that it's just like I just don't know. I just think like that game misconduct was so bad. Anyway, currently right here, so if anybody doesn't really know, when a major / match penalty comes up It usually lasts for 5 minutes, and it doesn't go away even if you score a couple goals. Now, when a double minor comes in, it reduces to 2 minutes, then it goes to full strength. And it goes for minor as well. Now, if minors are committed on the same team twice, then it's a 5-on-3. If it's minors on both sides, it's 4-on-4. Both sides again, it's 3-on-3. So, you get the picture. Here, I don't know how it works if a major and a minor penalty works out, because it is we're still, even though this is now the amount of a minor penalty, minutes-wise, it is still classified as a major penalty. So, I'm just putting it out there. So, yeah. As you can see, we scored a goal with Kyle Connor scoring a hat trick. And it's now 11-2. And oh my god. Okay. I think I've said this in like the first off season. When I picked up Jeff Skinner and Kyle Connor, it was amazing for that second season. We made it to the Stanley Cup and we won it. Now for this third, excuse me. Now since we're in the third season, now we got Nicholas Backstrom. I basically wanted to go undefeated, and since now we're undefeated, and I want to go 16-0 in these playoffs to go 98-0, which would be the best thing ever to happen. We could have the greatest hockey team to ever go on an NHL ice rink and play the game. Now, as you can see, it was a 5-on-3 because of a charging penalty. Now, it reverts back to a 5-on-4. However, because I think it works because it was a major then a minor, since the minor was gone, it's now a major penalty. The major penalty is still going on. Again, Kyle Connor scored his 4th goal, which is really impressive. And now, all I want to do is just have a little bit of fun. I even tried to go at one point 20 goals. You heard that right. 20 goals. Not 1, not 2, not 10, 20. Because I was like, what's the most amount of goals scored in a game? And I was like, man, we had to do something about it. David Pastrnak is 1 goal away from a hat trick. So this means he has to take accountability for most of the goals scored on the Bruins side, because there's 3 goals, which means Pastrnak has scored 2 of the Bruins goals. And Brad Marchand only scored 1. Oh my god, I didn't even think of that for a moment. I didn't even think of that for a single moment. And oh my god, it's insane. So now, the second period is done and over with. We we move on to the third period. And let me just say, it's been a good ride in the slightest and nicest way possible, because of the simple fact that I am playing this game, and well, it's pre-recorded, so like, yeah. So, yeah. So now, all I have to do is just win this game. And not let a, at this current point you're seeing this, a 9 goal deficit get erased. Which would be very embarrassing, because we have never had that in the history of sport. NHL, as you can see right there, Granlund scored the goal, the 13th goal. DeBrusque, Cressy, and Gordon. Now, boom, Granlund scored his second goal. Alright. So they're now putting out like the third and fourth lines, because like the first and second, I think that they probably have given up. So right here, I try to do like a long range one-timer. Yeah. Now McGinn scored his goal. I think that's either a hat trick. No, that's his second goal tonight. So now we have to get McGinn a hat trick along with Granlund. Now if we don't, that is perfectly fine. Well, look at the monstrous like run we've been having. And Per Lindbergh scored his goal in the playoffs. Nelson, Aguirre, and Nozek are dominating this squad. Like, most of the players that are like the third liners and fourth liners and first liners have scored their goals. The second line, not so much, I think. And congrats to Brad Bouchard for scoring a hat trick this game. As you can see, he has scored 3 total goals this game, even though we completely destroyed the Boston Bruins in Game 1, guys. And there's nothing I think the Boston Bruins can do other than me just scoring a bunch of goals. And boom, Per Lindbergh. Now we have a potential of 3 other hat tricks happening. Per Lindbergh, Granlund, and McGinn. If we combine, that would mean 4 hat tricks in one single game. And I don't know how many hat tricks You have to understand how many players make up an NHL team. You have 6 defensemen, and then you have 4 lines containing 3 players. That's 12. 18. 18 times 3? That would make up I'm doing my math here. 54 goals in one game. That would never happen unless, okay, hypothetically, you had Hall of Fame caliber players and then you just went up against the Buffalo Sabres or the Ottawa Senators. And I'm just saying, if that were to happen, my God, that would be a very good time to just review the entirety of that game. An NHL squad. Oh my God, we just got a power play out of anger. The Bruins were like, we have to score. Now I have to score this power play. Do this. So, yeah. So, as I was saying, if we did that, I'm pretty sure it's 18 players. Well, if you actually 20, because if you count the 2 goalies. So, wait, hold on. 4 lines, that's 3 each, that's 12. 12 plus 6, that's 18, and then 18 plus 20. Now, if you count the goalies, that would be 60 goals. Again, it would be impossible. And again, you would need Hall of Fame talent. Caliber talent, actually. And as you can see right there, he scored with Jeff Skinner the 18th goal. So, if a 60-goal game were to ever happen in the history of the NHL, with each player, including goalies, getting hat tricks, each individual player, then that would be the most interesting game to ever watch. But not only that, congratulate every single player on that team. I'm telling you, if that were to happen, it would happen. Now, which team would possibly do it? If we were talking Hall of Fame talent, it would possibly be the Montreal Canadiens, who had Maurice Rocket Richard. And so, yeah, that's what I had to say for that. So, you have to understand what I'm saying here. It's really important that you understand what I'm saying, so, yeah. Anyways, guys, we won game 1, of course. So, next episode is going to be game 4. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Y'all are delicious to buy a book, and as for me, I'll see y'all the next one. Take it easy, and peace.